Hi, I'm Ray Williams. Welcome back to our video series on social and emotional learning. Take a moment just to look at this large drawing by Charles White. Notice the details that he captured with his pencil. So many textures. We see the wood grain on the unpainted house. We get the feel of different kinds of fabric, a heavier sweater over a light cotton dress. Everything looks believable based on what we see in the world. As a kid, White spent many hours in the galleries of the Art Institute of Chicago, looking and drawing everywhere he went. He grew up to become one of the important American artists and teachers of the 20th century. Some of his students are leading artists today. The figure in this drawing is almost life-sized. Imagine that we are meeting this woman on her own front porch, someplace out in the country. How will she receive us? How do you interpret her gesture? One hand on a hip, the other reaching towards us. What do you think the artist wants to show us about this older Black woman? The picture was made in 1956. At that time, unjust laws enforced segregation between white and Black people in schools, churches, and most public spaces throughout the South. The title of the work doesn't identify the woman, but it does say something about the discrimination and disrespect she had to face. I've been buked and I've been scorned. It's also the title of a song from the African American spiritual tradition. So if you saw her expression as wary or reserved, this might be the natural result of being scorned, treated by some people like a second-class citizen for much of her life. She may not be sure what to expect from visitors, even in her own home. To family, of course, she is the matriarch, the respected leader. Charles White made this drawing as part of his lifelong commitment to creating complex and positive images of Black people at a time when there were not many images like that around. He wanted Black people to see themselves, and he wanted everybody to see beyond stereotypes to the rich and varied experiences, the humanity of his people. Even back in his school days, White noticed and spoke up about how little information the history books had on the contributions of Black people. And he did something about that in his long career as an artist. In this particular drawing, the artist honors powerful matriarchs like the women who raised him. White grew up in Chicago, but most summers his mother sent him to visit his aunts in rural Mississippi. White shows his deep love and respect for all these women by creating a picture inspired by their strength and resilience. When I imagine meeting this woman, I think about respect. The lines in her forehead, the gray hair, the expression on her face, all tell us that she has seen a lot in her life. In most cultures, we're taught to show respect for the experience and wisdom of folks who are older than we are. We should not call them by their first name. We might say, "Yes, ma'am," and "Yes, sir." We try to be helpful. Charles White used his skills as an artist to show his respect for his own family, and more generally for the strength of people who had weathered tough times. What stories might this woman on the porch have to tell us? What stories might the elders in our own lives have to say about their life and times? If we show our interest and respect, if we listen closely, we can learn a lot. Working on the journal pages for this video and following the links to related YouTube videos listed under Find Out More will help you prepare for an interview with an elder in your family or community. And please come visit the museum, where you'll see all kinds of pictures with stories to tell.